Hi, this is Taylor Thompson with CBS News. I'm here today with Vice Presidential Candidates, Governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin. Hi, it's very nice to meet you. Governor Palin, what is your opinion on the Bush Doctrine? What is your stance?
Respect, Taylor.
I mean, what I'm asking is, what is your opinion?
I personally believe the U.S. Americans are being invaded by these terrorists who are hell-bent on destroying our country. And my son, Shrek, he's going to Iraq. He's going to fight in the war. And I just think that, people should watch out. These terrorists, they're in my backyard, or your backyard. And I think that, Taylor, it's really important to know that this is dangerous. And they're far, Alaska, close. Bullets and planes, it's real dangerous. And I think that George Bush with the nuclear affair, and then McCain, the president, important job, because if you see, I think that we can do whatever it takes to take over where these terrorists are hell-bent on our destruction. I think whatever the America needs to do, as a U.S. American, that's what needs to happen, yeah. Freedom. Pride. John McCain and I, John McCain is known as the maverick, and I think that Obama, he's just going to go, which way is the political wind going to blow? And I'm going to say it's going to blow to the terrorists in Iraq and Iran and Afghanistan, and we got to watch out, it's real important. These terrorists are hell-bent on destroying our freedoms. And as an American, as a Sarah Palin from Alaska, I'm a governor of Wasilla, Alaska. It's a humble place, and my son Shrek, he's going to war. And it's really important that we protect our freedoms as Americans. They are hell-bent on destroying our freedoms. Hell-bent on destroying our freedoms. And it's America. It's a free place, and I am so proud to be an American. I love that song. Anyways, I'm a hockey mom. And hockey moms know that their kids gotta fight hard and they gotta fight to win. And you gotta have a lot of calcium in you and you go. So I think that with the soldiers, it's real important that we treat them well, so that they can win the wars and fight for the peace. And it's just Alaska, such an important governor, George Bush, for the presidents of our country, our fair state. People don't think of Alaska as part of America so much. Well, you know what? I think that Russia's close to Alaska if you don't want to say it's part of America.
You recently made a statement that we shouldn't second-guess Israel. Don't you think that we should question relations with Israel?
I think that with Israel, John McCain and I, it's real important to know that he's a maverick. And we don't need to second guess Israel, but we do need to second guess Iraq.
And lastly, about your recent foreign policy statements regarding Alaska's close proximity to Russia and how that contributes to your foreign policy experience. How is that so?
I think it's so funny that they tried to make fun of me for that statement, because it makes a lot of sense. Look, here's Alaska right here, and then here's Canada, where Canada's hat, that's a land border. And then up over here, that's Russia, right? That's a maritime border, that's water.
I have to interrupt. I mean, what does this have to do with foreign policy experience?
Well, when Putin comes over, where's he gonna rear his little Russian head? Where's he gonna, his little beard? Where's he gonna go? Huh? Where's he gonna come? Where's the airfare cheaper to, huh? You wanna go from Russia all the way to America? That's real far. You go from Russia to Alaska, that's close. That's easy. It's just a small maritime border and you're there. So I think that he can do that. That's where the Russians go, Alaska, Canada. I mean, not Canada, it's not part of here. Alaska. I'm governor. I was the governor of a small town of Wasilla, and I think that if I was Mr. Putin, in trade unions, it's real important. President, important job.
Just to throw in a little bit of fun, do you have any jokes for us?
Okay, what's the difference between a pit bull and a hockey mom? Lipstick!